My sister bullied me when growing up as I was dumb and a waste of space. I went to university before her and ruined her life. My sister growing up was the favorite. We come from a broke family with no one really going that far education-wise. From a young age my sister has shown herself to be academically gifted. She was always top of her classes and our family was incredibly proud of her. No one pressured her into being good academically. She wasn't forced into extra classes or grounded for less than perfect grades. Looking back, there was always way too much praise, which I do think negatively affected her. When she was 13, was when it all started to come together for her. She joined in and excelled at a few extracurricular activities, remained top of the class. She is very pretty and makes friends easily, but she was always very smarmy. She looked down on people who weren't good at things. If you didn't care about grades, she would still be friends with you, but she would be two-faced about it, and she was two-faced with me. She is easily our parents' favorite and would play that against me. Growing up, she would always tell me I would never amount to anything. I was useless and a waste of space. Anything I did even slightly wrong was blown up in my face to make me feel like utter shit. I hated myself because of her. So I decided I would take the only thing that ever mattered to her, being the first person in the family to go to university. I was in the year above her, and without much effort I was a C average student. No one talked to me about uni, even I didn't really think about it for myself at this point. It was always my sister's thing. I was very tactical when I made it my goal. I knew I couldn't do exams, so I went on to an assignment-based course. I also knew that my course alone wouldn't be enough, so I did a lot of work experience. During this time my sister got incredibly stressed. She didn't want to just go to uni, she wanted one of the big ones that are hard to get into. Her work levels ramped up as she was doing all of the harder courses and she was a nightmare to be around. We would constantly argue and it would always be centered around that I was lazy and useless and I don't understand how hard it is to try and escape our life and be successful. I did feel bad for her, but I also felt bad for how she treated me. In the end I got full marks in that course. I also got an offer for 3 universities. I knew she wouldn't take the news well, so I decided to take the family out for dinner for the big announcement. Everyone was so proud and excited for me, except my sister who cried and said I ruined her life. She had a full-on screaming, sobbing breakdown in front of everyone and it was glorious. She had a deep rage from this that lasted months that she couldn't hide. She still got into the uni that she wanted to though, and to this day she is still pissed that I went first.